Hello and welcome. This is sets video number 22 and today we are learning about what is a complement of a set. So let's define a universal set. Let's say we know we write universal set by uppercase letter U. So let's define a universal set as, let's say it contains the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and let's say 6. So this is a universal set, and let's define another set, let's say set A, which contains, let's say, maybe the number 2 and number 3. So here we have defined two sets. We clearly see that set A is a subset of the universal set. Why? Because we have learned what is a subset. So here all elements of A, which is the element 2 and 3, they also belong to the universal set. Now, what do we think, or how do we write the remaining elements of the universal set which are not present in A? We don't know what we're going to call it yet, but let's write the remaining elements of universal set which are not present in set A. So what will those elements be? Well, all elements except 2 and 3. So 1, 4, 5 and 6. So let's write it over here. 1, 4, 5 and 6. So this set that contains all elements of universal set, those are not present in A. We call this set complement of set A. And we write that in this way. We write A and then we put a dash at the top. So this means complement of set A. And one way to think about this is also the same as the universal set minus A. Because we have learned about differences of sets in the previous videos, I'm going to provide the URL on the top right corner of this video and also in the description box below. Now let's quickly define the complement of a set. So if we have two sets, a universal set and a set A, where A is subset of U, then the complement of set A, it will contain all elements of the universal set that do not belong to set A. And one way to think about that, so we know that we write the complement of a set by the dash at the top. So this means complement of set A. And we can think of this as, so it contains element X such that X, it belongs to the universal set, and X, it does not belong to set A, which is pretty much also the same as the universal set minus A. So this is what is a complement of a set. Now let's understand or try to visualize the complement of a set and the set from a Venn diagram standpoint. So let's say here the circle represents set A and the outside rectangle is our universal set. So clearly the highlighted part in yellow represents our set A. This is set A. So what will be the complement of set A? So pretty much everything inside U which is not A, or in other words, the part which is highlighted in blue. So this entire part is complement of A. So A again is the circle colored highlighted in yellow, and the entire blue part is complement of A, which is essentially universal set minus A. Now, just to make sure that you are able to fully understand the concept and visually able to relate to it, this time let's take the same Venn diagram, but let's think of it in terms of two sets. So what do I mean? So let's say here we have two sets as shown here. This is set A, and the smaller circle shown in white is set B, and this is a universal set. Now, what does this pink color part represent? Well, we know that the pink color part represents simply A intersection B, because this pink part is common to both A and B. So pink represents A intersection B. Now, what if I were to ask you to find out the complement of this set? Meaning, so this is a set. So what about complement of this set? And see how I have written it. So I have put the intersection A intersection B in parentheses and brackets, and on the outside I have put the dash sign. So this means the complement of A intersection B. So take a moment to think visually which is the part that is the complement of A intersection B. And if you would have guessed this and this, then you are correct. So now clearly here we have highlighted the rest of the universal set, which is not A or B. But remember, we are trying to figure out the complement of only the pink part. That means the rest of A and the rest of B, they are part of the complement of A intersection B. Essentially, everything in the universal set should be colored. So here, the entire part of universal set which is not pink is A intersection B complement. If you enjoy watching these videos, do subscribe to the channel and definitely check out the new website www.risingpearl.com, where we are putting new problem sets almost on a daily basis. These are questions relating to specific set concepts for you to practice on.